As many of you guys know, Matt and I love science and are kind of nerdy, and we like to draw parallels between science and real life, which is what our post is going to be on today.
So one of the things that I've been learning about in school is medication mix-ups. What can happen sometimes is the pharmacist will mistakenly give you the wrong medication, and there's a lot of complications that can come out of that. There's actually a stat that about 1% of all medications that are dispensed from your pharmacist can have some sort of mistake in it, whether it's like the dose or the strength or even the drug itself.
But don't worry, Matt won't do that.
I won't do that. Don't worry. You can come to me. But anyways, there's one way that pharmacists can kind of check to see, to make sure that they are giving the right drug. And we label those things LASA drugs, L-A-S-A, and it stands for look-alike, sound-alike. So if there's any drugs that look alike, to the eye, like the pills look alike, or the names look alike, or the names sound alike, then we'll label them so that if you see the LASA sticker, you'll check twice to make sure that that drug is right.
So what we've been coming across as we've been planning for our wedding are some LASAs in the wedding world. So we are going to share with you so you can use these LASAs when you plan your own wedding, or you can just be aware of them and appreciate kind of what goes into wedding planning when you attend your next wedding.
This is for your education. This is us imparting wisdom on you so that you don't make the same mistakes that can commonly be made. So here we go.
Okay, so our first one is a look-alike. Take a look at this guy right here. This is David Tutera, and he's a famous wedding planner to the stars. Also host of My Fair Wedding with David Tutera, my favorite show.
Really? Out of all the shows, David Tutera.
Well, my favorite wedding show.
Okay, maybe. Well, I don't know. This guy doesn't look, he has a very unique look. I think he kind of looks like Adam Lambert. What do you guys think? What do you want from me? Come on. Adam Lambert, I don't know. If I wanted to have my wedding planned, I might accidentally call up Adam Lambert. What would that look like? Adam Lambert planning a wedding.
I don't know.
So the second one that we have is actually a sound-alike, or sound-alike, since there's three things. And I've actually been working in a geriatrics nursing facility, and the term that we're going to refer to is BM, which in medical terms it means bowel movement, and that's very important when you're monitoring your patient. You want to make sure that they're getting rid of the waste, they're not keeping it inside of them. It's important to monitor the BMs.
Yes.
But in the wedding world, it has a totally different meaning.
Bridesmaids.
Bridesmaids, yes.
So here's a list of my bridesmaids: Audrey, Jen, Myra, Allison, Nancy, and Kimmy.
Yep. Or here's a third term. It could also mean best man, and that's Craig for me. So, Craig, all the bridesmaids, you should be lucky that this was not a look-alike. It's actually a sound-alike.
Okay, number 3 is a sound-alike. If you're doing lighting, you'll probably come across the term GOBO, which stands for Goes Before Optics, which is kind of an image they put before the light and it shines on the wall. So it's that wall thing. But if you say it really fast, or you just kind of glance over the word, it sounds like BOGO.
Oh, BOGOs are my favorite. You can get these at Jamba Juice. You can get these at Chipotle. Recently, they just had a big one. I don't know. It stands for buy one, get one. And that's kind of a big deal for me. I like to save money, but don't confuse that with the wedding term GOBO, because these things are not cheap.
No.
These things go for $200, $300.
For one.
Yeah, just for one little pattern to have your initials on the wall at the wedding. Yay. We're so full of ourselves. Sorry if you did that.
Okay, so the fourth one is a lookalike. And as as we were kind of going over wedding contracts, everyone kind of had the option of doing chairs that were covered in cloth or these shibari chairs. And the best way for me to describe them is to show you a picture. So here is the gold shibari chair. They're very in right now.
Yeah, one place that we were looking at in OC actually would charge us $5 extra per chair to have these shibari chairs. And if you have 250 people going to your wedding and they each need a shibari chair, that's a lot of money. I don't know how much, but it's a lot extra money that is just for this chair. Anyways, like we said, it's a look-alike, and if you think about it, oh my gosh, these chairs look like normal chairs. Amazing, amazing shibari chairs. There you go. Save 2005. I don't know how much it is. Okay, our last one is sound-alike. It's a sound-alike. This one has probably the biggest difference. You'll probably make the biggest mistake if you mistake these two terms for each other. Anyways, some examples that we have are gonorrhea, syphilis,
Chlamydia.
HIV, chlamydia. What are all these? STDs, yes, sexually transmitted diseases. That's right, we're talking about that on our wedding website. Sexually transmitted diseases.
It's a problem.
STDs.
Yep, it's real.
Use protection. Anyways.
And then go to your doctor if you have one.
Yeah. But in the wedding world, it's totally different. STDs are good. Everyone wants
Yay!
STDs.
And what do they stand for? Save the dates.
Yes, these little things, they can be postcards, they can be magnets. I don't know. People have given us tons of stuff that are save the dates. What is the purpose of the save the date other than just to blow a couple $100?
It's to let your out-of-town guests know that they need to reserve the date.
Okay.
Or just guests in general.
So there you go. In the wedding world, just send out STDs.
Yeah,
crazy.
give them away.
Okay, so there you go. That's 5 terms. Don't get it twisted. You don't want to get mixed up with all these terms in the wedding world and the real world. So take that to heart.
And we'll leave you with one final look-alike. And disclaimer, Matt had nothing to do with this. So it's Bob, acronym for Father of the Bride. Here's a picture of my dad and his look-alike, Judge Lance Ito.
No.
Decide for yourself.
No. Maybe a little bit.
Bye.